Hello, it's me, Cubby, with a personal spin, and I'm here with Kion to give you a rundown on this. This is On the Threshold of a Dream by the Moody Blues, and it's part of my classic album series. And me and Kion have just both listened to it for the millionth time. First time today, but we've listened to it numbers of times. It's my favourite album by them. It was released in 1969 on Deram Records. So it's an old school one. That said, at the time of its release, it was really quite a... It was quite new and exciting. It had a much different sound to what had come before. It combines the skiffily beat movement-y type music with a more melodic-y, interesting and a bit whacked out soundscape to it. There's lots of weird effects and strange sounds, and they play a lot with tape machines and mellotrons and Moogs and all sorts of, at the time, new equipment and what they could do in the studio. It pushed the technology of studio technology and what could be done on an album in a that way direction. This album, possibly, arguably more so, in a more consensual way, is that the right word, than Sgt. Pepper's. And that's coming from someone who wasn't around when it happened, so you can shoot me if you like, but this is my personal spin, not yours. I think the band managed to write a concept album basically about having a dream. That's what the album sounds like. There's a few songs on the album that are, I don't know what you'd call them, like sort of hit songs, as it were. And there's a few more experimental pieces. But even the hit songs are a bit weird. Like, for example, Dear Diary, which is basically someone talking to their diary. It's got strange voice sounds to it. But it also has a nice... I've got to take this off. Wait. It's making my non-existent, non-manly beard itchy. Right. But it also has a fairly solid beat and rememberable lyrics. There's some good bass lines on this album as well. But then you have things like The Voyage, which is a lot more experimental, and there's some really strange things going on there. The album has a very mellow sound to it. It's just a really good classic album because it pushed music in a forward direction. Without this, there may not have been Deep Purple's experimental classical music and things like that. So there you go, that gives you roughly an idea of what it does. On this particular version of the album, there are some rough mixes and original takes and things like that, which are interesting. To be honest though, I didn't find them to be so different that they really seemed necessary. They could have released them on, you know, a box set of random stuff that only fans would buy. So, what rating are we gonna give it? Bearing in mind it's a classic album. Me and Kion have decided that it's going to be a 9.5 out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half. I forgot what rating I gave it. Roar! Yeah, Kion is using the Roar of the Elders. I have to admit, I'm a little bit out of it. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yes, I would like to thank Antimony for suggesting this album. His favourite band is the Moody Blues, as far as I can tell, and he gave me a little bit of background information on how important it was because he was alive at the time of the release. And he said it was very important sound-wise. The whole mystical, dreamy feel to the whole album that gives it its title. It's called On the Threshold of a Dream, and when you listen to it, it really does feel like you're on the threshold of a dream. So there we go. That's the poor rating done. Now, can you dance to it while drunk? No, not really. It's the sort of music you listen to when you're busy listening to music for the pleasure of listening to music. So there we go. Thank you for watching. I have been a vaguely spaced out Cubby, and this has been a very quiet Kion. He's very quiet. Thank you for watching. Please comment and do stuff that's down below. I think there's a subscribe and a like if you like. If you want to, you don't have to, obviously. Write your comments what you think about this album or any other classic albums you would like me to review. Put my personal spin on. I don't review, I personal spin. And thank you for watching, and thank you Antimony, my dear friend who I call Chief. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you later.